Let's do this, shall we? Let me know if the game's too loud or if I can change the volume. Let's begin. The game should be lagging like this. There we go. Oh my gosh, looks so good. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey Tira, how's the night so far? It's common, as usual. We got a slight problem though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up for you first. You're our first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. Writer's block again? You got that right. Did I save last time I played? What are you writing now? You remember I planned to... What's going on? Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. You want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. I got you, fam. Don't worry. The game's kind of lagging. It shouldn't be lagging like this. That's very strange. Let me close Discord in the background. Maybe that'll help. Close it off first. Yeah, close it off in Discord. End task. That should probably help a bit. Okay, now we're back. It's still lagging a bit. Don't know why. We'll manage with what we have for now. Very easy to make our triple shot espresso. Very easy. I'm gonna go and just make sure though. We have drinks our espresso. We got Galahad. That's a vampire or werewolf tunic to calm down any werewolf that goes insane and crazy. We have masala chai. These are all very good drinks, by the way. Let's make the coffee with the espresso for now. See what's up. Ooh, the game is so peaceful. I love it so much. You can even change the music and learn more about other characters in this game as well with the phone. 1 cup of triple shot espresso, special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Exactly what I need. Appreciate it. Anyway, where were we? You plan to do something? Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they also are the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean, opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator, so naturally I pitched my book idea. What happened? Come on, don't look at me like that. Wait, I feel like we already read this before. Yeah, we read this before, didn't we? How did he react? Thankfully, he see my short stories, so he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. So if the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Wait, we read this before, didn't we? Ouch. Well, at least you got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. We've already done this. Yeah, we read this before, guys. So I'm gonna skip ahead because the game didn't save my progress, did it? Oh, it looked like it did. How far along are you? I assume the number of words you have is not written from 0. Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff. Yeah, I read this before. Let's fast forward. You have to fast forward, guys. If that's her again. Yeah, I already read all this stuff. What the heck? Didn't save my progress from last time? Hold on. Something weird going on. So it remembers all the drinks I made, right? But it doesn't remember, like... I'm gonna fast forward to the day then. Let's go. Let's go. I'll make a drink for her. Anything with chocolate in it. I have to make a drink with her, really? Let's fast forward. So I'm guessing, do you start up your progress in this game, or does it not save? Let's see, anything with chocolate in it. We'll go with chocolatey goodness. Thank you. How do we skip to? Let me load game. Oh, I have to press these things. Okay, that makes so much sense. We're on this day, guys. We're back in the beginning, so let's load here. We already did all this stuff already, so let's go to 27. Yes, I don't want to start over. There we go. This is the day we're in now. Thank goodness. That one will start over. Sunday, September 27th, 2020. Awesome. Thank goodness I checked. The Evening Whispers. Profile Morris Lester from slum to glam. Research found that most furious sedatives on the market are not safe. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. Okay, dang. Okay. That's deep. I like your phone. It has like a fox. Is that a fox? No, it's an owl. Rhea, do you want to order anything today? I'm good for now. Order again once I'm finished reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh man. Oh, what is that noise? Oh, it's her. Oh, Aqua, fancy seeing you here today. Or again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Tira. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How you two doing? Same old. I'm good, how about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Tira. We have you with us now, of course. And you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. Oh, she likes her. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want someone to talk to. She's socially awkward. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important. Anyway, I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Oh yeah, so last time we played this, they're referring to a conversation we had in the last time we played the game, for anyone who's new. But Myrtle's an orc, and she's like a fish person. And Myrtle had some research questions for Aqua's department of the college that Aqua works in. And so they had a very good conversation the last time they were here yesterday. And then now Aqua wants to be friends with Myrtle, so they got along very well. And so she wants to talk to her, but she's very socially awkward. And so she's trying to get Rhea's trying to get Aqua to talk to Myrtle again and to invite her over. And that's the whole gist of it for now. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Lemon and cinnamon. Let's check I know I made it before. Let's see. Lemon, cinnamon. The ginger. That's tea, ginger, cinnamon. It was lemon and cinnamon. So I'll probably put the tea here, right? And then the tea. What's this? The lemon. We'll make the lemon the primary. Make the cinnamon the bottom part. Ad break's about to start in a few seconds, guys. Get ready. Ad break's definitely about to start soon. Let's see. I'll brew the coffee and then I'll probably pause the game. That way no one misses the story. Let's see. Where do we brew let's brew it. Let's see what happens. Since there's signature drinks in this game that we can get. Ooh, Russian tea. Oh, that looks so good. I made a very good drink. That's a very good drink. Let me serve it to her now. She's gonna love this. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. Alright. BRB for now, guys. While you guys are away, I'm gonna read this phone, so we don't continue the dialogue. Tomodachi. See what's going on over there. Gala? Oh, Gala's the werewolf, by the way, guys. Myself, summary veteran. Now veteran, now working in the hospital. Close friends only, so I have to talk to him more to get close to him. We have Freya over here. Birthday. Writer for the Evening Whispers talks about the mundane things, art in general, life in general. Myself, summary journalist and short story writer. You can read my surreal and real short stories at the Evening Whispers. Idolize and aspire to be someone like the Gel Naaman on Maruki Narukami. What? Who is that? I thought they're going to see that character that you mentioned is probably going to be in the spin-off game that came out. Oh, we've completed her friendship too. Birthday, 2nd October. Otre ama. I don't know how to read that. Is that in Spanish or is no French? I'm going to translate that later so I can understand what that is. Favorite things. Lover of bright moonlight. Believer in life, a life without a fight. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. What am I doing with my life? Working 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry readings and museums on weekends. I'm wretched by the forbidden fruit. So she has a pretty decent job. Bailey's. I only haven't seen him much. And Hyde, if you got more information on him. Vegan vampire, professional model, CP. I like how Alyssa, I'm guessing Alyssa's his manager. That's her number. Part of Los Angeles agency. Old enough, yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Okay, I see you. Myrtle. She's a programmer at Cosmic Studios. That's cool. Look at that. Look how cool they look together. Who's that on the left? My game programmer working on Full Metal Conflict series. Yeah. Full Metal. And Aqua. Ooh, R&D at a university in Seattle. And Rachel. Look how we have other contacts. Birthday, 29 February. Contact Rachel at X for business inquiries. That's cool. R&D in University of Seattle. That's awesome. So she's research and development. So Full Metal Conflict was what her and Myrtle were talking about. And research and development. My self-summary: a mermaid from Atlantis and a friendly introvert tea lover. Favorite things: Full Metal Conflict, video games in general, grandma. Aw. What I'm doing with my life. Moved to Seattle to achieve my dream of advancing technology as far as we can. Trying to find the place and person where I belong while doing something I love. That's sweet. So that's all of them for now. We're going to learn more about these guys later in the game's progress. Let's call the drinks we unlocked. We have cough syrup. This is green tea beverages. We have cough syrup, green tea latte. We have Galahad, masala chai, and Russian tea. We also got a coffee. That's cool. Galahad. That's actually very good that these drinks exist. Okay, we unlocked all the drinks. Also, welcome back, community. Welcome back. Just looking through all the drinks and the bios for each of the characters. Let's continue the story, shall we? Let's do this. I'm pretty sure the only part that Russian is a name. But it's a good tea, though. It's originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Oh, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spend too much time browsing the internet. Oh, when did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you last night. Dang. Blup, 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 blup. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left. You haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Tira. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua? Yes? Where did you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Oh, wow. Whoa, so you're full-fledged oceanic. Born and raised in the sea. Why'd you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. That's funny. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who can move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about the moving, you know, but my parents pushed me to do it. That's sweet that they supported her. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do video call at least once a week. Do you still have siblings? Of course, we are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as the Seattle population. That's crazy. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives, so the ocean is bigger than land. Of course not. I was just exaggerating. Oh, okay, thank goodness. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. That's a lot, though. Holy, how about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he lives in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's a good kid, I'm the rebel, working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me, I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you still can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. It's a lot. Okay, let's do it. Let's give her espresso, see what happens. It was a lot of fun. Look at this, guys. That's incredible. Serve it. Your espresso's ready. Thanks. Bitter? Just the way I love it. Actually, she can just drink that like that. It's insane. Who's that? Good evening, sir. Good evening. Oh, is that her father, Rachel's father? How can I help you, sir? Or Fenring? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. He's definitely related to Rachel, isn't he? Something to raise your spirits, perhaps. Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I never heard of that. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Teller Madu Jahe. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. We don't have the eggs. I certainly have. They're not on the shelf. But I'll add egg once I mix the rest of the ingredients. I love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. So he said milk. Wait, let me search it up for a sec. He said milk, something, and honey? Honey? STMJ. Coffee talk. So milk, honey, and ginger. Got it. Okay. Milk, honey, and ginger. So let's do this. Milk, honey, and ginger. There we go. And then we brew it. I like how they show the animation. That's so cool. Let me move my model a bit so you guys see what's going on. Did I make it right? Well, let me just move a model. The music's going to pause for a bit. Move this side a bit. There we go. Perfect. Make it smaller. Awesome. That way you guys can see more about what's going on in the game. Okay, there we go. That's better. Let's continue. Let me add that. Here's your STMJ. Let's see. Is it good? You almost got it right. I'm sorry. Could have point out a mistake. I guess it's the honey. Should put the ginger after the milk. Oh no, I messed up. Let's go back. Start the day over. I want to start over. Low game. Start today. We'll go back and skip the die. I want to get that drink right. That's why I'm going back. So we're gonna skip through the dialogue that we got to, and then so we can fast forward to where we were in this with that guy when the guy showed up. So let's skip this for now. Fast forward. Keep going. Come on. I'm gonna be clicking the button. And once this guy shows up, that's when we can give her this tea. Tea with lemon and cinnamon. Make this for her first. I'm a completionist, guys. I want to get everything right. We had a drink. Serve it. And then we'll strip this for now. Yada yada. We already know this. Come on. We're skipping this for now. A lot of dialogue, but we're skipping. I read all that. It's crazy. Come on. Yeah, copy. Brew that. So I'm trying to skip through all this so we can get the drink right for him. Serve it. And we'll skip this again. I like how you can start over the days and like do everything right. I'm not gonna do this too much though. Let's skip this for now. Let's skip this for now. Go all the way here. So I'm about to put the milk in, then the ginger, and then the honey, right? Did I do it right this time? I think I did. Yes, I made it right. Awesome. We did it, guys. We did it. Here's your ST MJ, sir. Ah, that smell. It brings back so many memories. The game's theme seems to be suited for you. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I love it so a lot, Shelly. Also, hi, Shelly. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We're playing Coffee Talk. It's a visual novel coffee game, kind of like Valhalla, but with fantasy creatures in the modern day world of Seattle, Washington. And we're serving people coffee and learning about their stories and getting to know them. It's a lot of fun. It's quite difficult to find a place with the proper STMG here in the States. I traveled to so many places, and none of them got it right. You're the first to manage it. First one to manage it. Wow. That's impressive. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Well, how's your day going for you, Shelly? How's life treating you? Aren't you college students? I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna go sleep really soon. Yeah, you should get some rest, Shelly. Take care if you can. I'll serve you a drink that makes you fall asleep in the game. Yeah, let me see. Let me show you this fast. Yeah, I'll give you no, not cough syrup. Yeah, I'll give you cough syrup. That would help you fall asleep for sure. Yeah, definitely come by and I can serve you that for real. What's over here? Oh, you can go to their dialogue. That's cool, actually. So if you can record any of their dialogue that you missed. No, we're not. I see. Oh, we got closer. Let me ask how old you are. Okay, that's kind of creepy. What are you doing, bro? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Yeah, that's kind of weird. You don't ask the person you just met how old they are when you just meet them. Hey, Tira, who's this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. But why? Oh, Georgie, thank goodness you showed up. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Oh, no. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. I knew it was Rachel's dad. It was obvious. I knew it was him. And that's why he's trying to understand younger girls, because he's trying to understand his daughter. Because him and his daughter have been fighting for a while now, and Rachel was here in the last episode, guys. Last time we played this game. And it makes sense Georgie knows Rachel's dad because he's the one that dropped out Rachel the last time she showed up here in the coffee shop. And so they probably talked to her a bit after he showed up, and that's why he's trying to understand young people to understand his daughter more. He asked to meet me. I told him to come here. Oh, I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. It's crazy. Oh, thanks for the alert, Kemisu. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, feel free to chill, relax. You know, we're playing Coffee Talk, and it's a fun, awesome game. And we're just exploring the different lore behind the characters that we met so far. And I'm laughing at Freya's comment. It's awesome. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Tira. Please call me Henry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name's Henry Furlong? Yes. Are you Rachel Forenza's father? Yes. Furlong? Forenza? Why do you have different last names? I'm guessing she took her mom's last name while he kept his own last name. What are you trying to pull? Forenza was my late wife's maiden's last name, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. And why is Freya acting like he's lying or something? Okay, Freya should know that Rachel's mom passed away because they talked about it last time she was here. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. Yeah, Freya kind of ruined the mood. Right, you messed up big time. I'm sure you guys got a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. It got awkward because of them. Anyway, what was it that you want to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, yeah, was she hanging out with some shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in the coffee shop talking with Freya and Tira here. Me going to sleep. I hope you have a good night's stream. Alright, thanks for coming, Shelly. And you take care and you have a good night. I'll see you around. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore, or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. And one thing I learned, give them time and space, but be there when they need you. Aw. Or you can just bribe them. Over one time, I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. Dang. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and brought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. And then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with me. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What she loves doing is the problem. Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe. Well, the entertainment industry can be pretty rough. After being a part of it for some time and also watching Oshi no Ko and learning about it from there as well, it is very, very not safe for people. We'll get into that later. Tira, I need to go now. Thank you for the drink. Take care on your way. I like how she has that sound when she walks out because she's like a water person. That's pretty cool. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to just trust them and to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she's made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager. If that will ease your mind, please do. Wait, how's he gonna do background check? Just go on his phone? Okay, give me a name. It's Morris, last name Lester. Really? Why does she have that name? Isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know there's a hit. Wait, we read the paper earlier today. He got in some trouble, didn't he? Hold on, I gotta take this. What's going on? I just got a call, I gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait, you have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait. He has to work, bro. He's a police officer. He's on call. He's on duty. Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be all right. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career? It's a whole different world than that band. I'm familiar with the side of the biz, but things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. Oh, Freya's back. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. Yeah, she can do all that. She can do this. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. But But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Tira? Take all the time you need. The game's so amazing, man. Oh my gosh. Black magic. That's like a nice coffee. Sweet, cool, magically wakes you up. Okay. You know, what I was going to say earlier. Yeah, the entertainment industries can be pretty brutal when it comes to like certain people and celebrities and other streamers also, you know, deal with a lot of controversy. I'm not going to talk too much about it on stream, so I don't want to like ruin the mood. Let's read this newspaper right here. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedatives. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Doctor from Salic Town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. What? Hey, yo. The news gets like crazier and crazier each day. You look sad. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that will make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. What's she trying to do right now? Yes, it's Gala, the werewolf. Oh my gosh, he's so cool, guys. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Tyr was giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Tyra for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy. I remember, of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order might have been the right drink, but let's give it a try again, just to be sure. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. Okay, so we're gonna make the Galahad. Now, this drink is specifically made to calm down werewolves in case they go into fury and wolf out and attack people. And so, since the sedatives that they made in this game are not working for werewolves, this will be what he uses for now to calm himself down. We got milk drinks as well. That's cool. We have it there now. Let's do this, shall we? Let's give him... Where's the Galahad? We need tea, milk, and ginger. We need tea, milk, and ginger. And that's how we make it. The drinking in this game is so much fun. Oh my gosh. Galahad, let's serve it, shall we? Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. I've made a note of that mixture. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for now, for the night. You're done? I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming too? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night, then. The Hyde is always causing trouble. That's mean, Freya. Well, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. I think what happened with Hyde last time is that he was giving relationship advice to this girl who's in a relationship, this succubus who was in a relationship with an elf, and they went into a lot of like racial issues in that relationship. And so Hyde gave her advice, but he did it in a very like brutal or blunt way, where he's like, hey, you can't marry the love of your life and have both families accept you. You gotta choose one or the other, because his family did not accept her at all. And he was willing to leave her family to be with her, but she didn't want that. And so he was telling her that she had to make choices, that she has to make sacrifices. And that she needs to either choose to be with him or choose her family over him. And it got very intense last episode indeed. That's the gist of it for now. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Let's see who else is showing up tonight. Oh, speaking of the devil, Bailey's. Good evening. So Bailey's is actually the succubus U.S. husband, the one I was talking about earlier. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Hey, of whose phone's ringing? How you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Kira's just criticizing my story, as usual. Yeah, it's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far, but instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That's funny as heck. That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know it's not that original, but my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, the kind of book may go mainstream. Just like the Choose Your Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of the story cards. Bruh, what? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before you even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's no reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? Alright. As Tira said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You have to wait for that. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. How do I make the ginger latte? Well, so let's see what we make it. Let's see, what coffee stuff do I have from last time? Ginger latte, cafe latte. Let's see, ginger latte. Would it be with like ginger, milk? Let's explore and see what we can make, shall we? It has to be a coffee drink. Okay, let's see, let's try this coffee, ginger, and milk. Let's try that for now, see how it goes. Please be it. Oh, we made it first try. Hey, W in the chat, guys. W in the chat. Okay, here you go, fam. Now we have the recipe saved on our phone, so we can make it whenever we want. Thanks. Damn, this is good. What this kind of drink making skill? I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Oh yeah, he was working a project last time, that's right. Hey, I'm not that crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. Oh, okay. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her? Oh my gosh, this guy's hilarious. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Ooh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. What? What? My then best friend's girlfriend's friend. That's insane. Wait, what's that? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognag. Cognag has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Ooh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you want to date. Why? I don't want to get into the details, but this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. And she was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy, oh shoot, you took his friend's girlfriend? Oh nah. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was, let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognag. And that's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I was a pretty active guy back then. That's crazy. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognag back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognag was sleeping with Rose. Oh no! Cognag cheated on her with Rose. Oh nah! And then, holy mother of moly! I saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, the anger, the sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognag in the face. W. Bailey's, man. W. Bailey's. Okay. W. Man's right here. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognag was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids always cooked. He was pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. And more like she begged Cognag. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. That was a very good story. That's a very interesting love story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah, Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was that type of girl. Oh, she's jealous to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were just talking about your relationship. Lua told us the whole reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua wouldn't insist on getting a family approval. Considering, what? You're willing to leave your own family. Dang, you would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say my most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something that elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from being a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What? What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. As insane, accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. Come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Oh my gosh, tell me about it. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lou is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? But he wasn't there last time Hyde was here. You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. She did mention that too last time we talked. Gala, do you have something to say? Or perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Good idea. I want to hear his perspective on things. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhear your story. I assume the person that you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yep, she is a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also very true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all the bad stereotypes about the succubus are true? And I didn't think about that like that. Dang. That's true. It only prove his parents right. I think he needs to find a way to not reconcile with his parents, but find a way to get his parents to accept the relationship, even if they don't like it. I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that would put her in a very difficult spot. That's true. So if he leaves his family to be with her, right, then that puts a lot of pressure on her to be a very good partner. And if things go terrible in the future and their relationship falls off, then she'll blame herself too for leaving him behind. There's a lot of pressure on her. She might feel responsible for your actions. That's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. That's right. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use that I left my family card for you card. That's true. That happens a lot. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Dang. Whoa, that's deep. Dang. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. He's not listening. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. For what? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000. What? 20K? That's insane. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'd get bullied for being a half-bred. And there are consequences. He's right to tell this guy that he needs to think about the future. Gala's right here. He's like, if you want a future with this girl, you have to think about the future of your children and your family and what path that may lead you guys. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I gotta go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I gotta go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Tira. And Freya. Bye. That was very deep, guys. That was very intense. What are you doing, Freya? What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyways. Are you gonna write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. I'm not gonna make a drink this time? Oh, okay, green tea latte. Okay, we're going to the next day, guys. Get ready. Let's continue, shall we? Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. I still can't believe 2020 was 6 years ago. The Evening Whispers. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling furry sedatives illegally? Oh, WHO vows. Okay, got it. Those sedatives really got out of hand. Oh, they're here this time. He never really changed. I know. There's Hyde. This is Hyde, the vampire model we were talking about earlier. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then? Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Tira. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. Okay. I'll just make the drink we made last time. We're gonna make the Galahad. This is a drink that he likes from last time. It's the... We made this drink, ginger latte. I'm glad we made this last time. It's pretty good. Where's the Galahad? Tea, milk, and ginger. So let's do that, shall we? Tea, milk, ginger. There we go, and brew it. What is reset? Tea, milk, and ginger. That should be it right here. I made it, and then let's serve it to him. See what happens. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounded like you two were go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh. Didn't you meet here? Yeah. When this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple, really? You were trash, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time, we didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. That's crazy, Hyde. Oh my gosh. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia. That's crazy. And I might have lost some of my money on the stock market. Oh my gosh, a lot of their money. That's insane, yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. Thanks for the ban, Siri, but I appreciate it. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. And so the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me that night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that. Oh! Thorn! Hey, thanks for the raid, Thorn. I appreciate it, raiders. Welcome in, guys. I'm a tiramisu PNG tuber. I like playing fantasy games, roguelike games, and visual novels, and we're currently playing Coffee Talk. But I hope you're doing it right, Thorn. How's your stream going? What game did you stream? What game are you playing? I appreciate you, Thorn, for coming, by the way. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. Let me do a shout out for you, Thorn. Shout out to Thorn, guys. We do a shout out with fast, and we'll continue. There we go, let's do a shout out. Hey, okay. Thanks for the raid, Thorn, I appreciate it. Yeah. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. Yeah, breakfast was good. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, really, especially for people like me. Werewolves. Yes. War veterans. Oh shoot, that makes sense. I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital? Also, Thorn, Just playing some Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. Oh, that's cool. I never played, only played like one Mega Man game, and that's about it. I gotta get into that series sometime. It looks pretty awesome. Sounds pretty cool. Yeah, Thorn, if you like want to like chill here or relax, that's fine. Or if you want to like feel like leaving, that's fine too. Feel free to like take care of yourself after stream. I'm gonna be reading this for a bit, and we're gonna have a lot of fun playing this game for sure. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. Hide? I prefer if we skipped that part. Yeah, I gotta get into Mega Man for sure. Isn't like tons of different types of Mega Man, like Mega Man X, and then like the other Mega Man in that digital world. So there's a lot of different versions of Mega Man actually. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and direct dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life, helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. That makes sense. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Tira, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time. How do I make this? Let's see. Have I already made it warm and cool at the same time? I think I gotta make the... So I'm gonna tea, this. Warm and cool at the same time. Reset. The tea-based drink. Green tea. This. Nope, that's not it. Let's try again. Reset. Need help? I might need help. Yeah. Thorn's like the expert in drinks here, guys. I definitely need some help. Let's see. Wait, tea? It has to be tea, right? So tea has to be the first part. Okay, green. Not green pucker buzz. No green pucker. So not green tea. No. Okay, so no lemon. No lemon, no honey. Got it. So no. Might need some milk. Maybe. Actually. You just said it. Oh, green pucker buzz. Oh, I'm so silly. Green tea, lemon, and honey. Wait, no. Green. Wait, no, I messed up. Green pucker buzz. What did I say earlier? Oh, tea, yeah. So I knew it was tea. So no tea, no honey, no lemon, no honey. We need this. We definitely need some mint. This has to be it. Mint and ginger. No, it's not no lemon. Oh, it does need lemon? You got it. Got it. Lemon. What's this? Milk? No, it can't be milk. Is it this? Tea? Lemon, honey? This has to be it, isn't it? This has to be it. Tea, lemon, honey. I figured as much. Midsummer's Night Dream. Okay, I'm gonna serve this to him, see what happens. Tea, honey. Tea, lemon, honey. Got it. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Hey, nice. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Freya? Yeah, I haven't seen her today. You were literally saying what it was, as if it wasn't. That's what I thought too. I'm so silly. I got so confused. I accused myself. That's crazy. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. Good to see you too, Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up on girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I had no interest in flirting with you. I got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Tyr my draft, and I actually got some pretty good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. Yeah, Freya, you don't have the right equipment for real. Yeah, Freya, I don't know what Freya's doing this novel. She's like going all over the place with what her writing right now. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. Everyone's telling you to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admin life going for you? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we need and how much it would cost them. Kinda like Bez devs for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess it's most people don't really notice we exist or think about it, the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just people like me. We rarely talk about our work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. That makes sense. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep a hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. He needs to be a bit less loyal though. Hyde, you've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Oh my gosh. Whoa, I didn't know that. 50 years is a long time. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Oh yeah, he did mention that he took down any promotion that they offered him. Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. Oh, so she still gets like pay increases. Got it. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Tira. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gaia could be your best friend. Or Gala, not Gaia. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. You did. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell that story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright, then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Hey, they're not gonna tell us the story this time? Yeah, I already went through it. Whoa, really? I never knew Gallo used to be in the army. I mean, he's got that build to be on the front line. Still though, why did you make the jump from, how should I say things, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. Probably has PTSD from when he was in the war. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I wouldn't get into details, but going to war, it messes up with your head. This is why I don't like them today. You don't like them? Oh, you don't like Freya or Hyde, Thorn? That's fair. Because they are opening up, they're talking about stuff about Gala that he probably doesn't want to share. And it's kind of messed up with Freya trying to pry that story from him. So I understand that completely. Oh? You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not, but it was the only thing he could do, or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know all about all that at the time. True, he didn't know that he was a war veteran. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard, and we weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his... I suggested he talked... Wait, I missed that part. Noticed his what? I noticed... After a few months, I noticed his problem. Okay. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help. Which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened with his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been working. Is he back? Oh, it's the astronaut. He gave me a weird time. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call me Neil. Oh, you met all the main characters. Oh my gosh, yes, got an achievement for that. Neil? Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts to intergalactic exploration. Neil Armstrong, really? That's funny. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So hello, my name's Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? So for someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Ooh, you're not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles? Or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. Dang, okay. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like that? Oh, this. We chose its appearance based on the image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Army Gendrew album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we were doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. Before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyways. We really can't taste anything. Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Okay, what do I do here? Oh, ad break coming in a few seconds. So I'm going to take a short 3-minute break once the ad shows up. We'll read this thing for a bit. That way I can use the bathroom for a bit. And, you know, clear my throat. But yeah. I'm enjoying this reading so far, guys, and the story is absolutely incredible. It's absolutely amazing. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well, by the way, because it's actually, I love it a lot. It's amazing, it's incredible. Coffee Talk is absolutely the bomb. Let's read the short story while we're at it. Midnight, the boy arrives at his home, taking the sound of cooling. Engine feels the dark, empty garage, followed by the scraps of rusty metal doors being forcibly closed. He leaves the garage, and there she is, waiting for him to come back home. She's always waits in the same spot, around the same time. The boy always... Alright, ad break, BRB, you guys. Let me do this for now. BRB. Alright, we're back. Let's do this. Alright. Welcome back, y'all. Hope you guys doing alright. Taking care of yourselves. Let's figure out what this drink is about, shall we? So he wants a drink that'll make us feel something, right? Let's see if there's anything we made before in the past. Sweet memorable, like summertime blues. I feel like the Midsummer Night Train might be the one that'll help us give him what he needs. So let's give him this drink, shall we? Midsummer Nighttime tea, lemon, and honey. Tea, lemon. If you're still there, Thor, let me know if this is the right drink to make for him. Let's see. Tea, lemon, honey. So it says memorable drink, so it makes sense why to make this. And he just said something about having him know. Okay, it's not the right drink. Can you give me a hint? Curious to see what the trick is about. Let's see, what's the right drink for him? What just happened? Heard a weird sound. Well, let's see, let me figure out what drink I can make for him. Maybe there's hints on what he said before. Feel something. Interesting premise. You can't taste anything. Maybe give him a spicy drink, like something that'll like spice him up. Give him something very bitter. How about that? So it's beef Jerry Seinfeld and toothpaste. What? Toothpaste. Oh. So it's beef. Oh, milk. Milk. Jerry Seinfeld. I don't get the Jerry part. I do. The last part's probably mint. Jerry Seinfeld. What does that mean? Beef Jerry Seinfeld. What's this? I get the first one ingredient and the last one. What's the middle ingredient? Cinnamon. It has to be cinnamon. I'm just gonna say cinnamon. No, it can't be it. No, it has to be. So what goes well with mint? Honey. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Honey and mint does go well together. So milk, honey, and mint. Ooh, that's good. What is this? Milky Way. Oh my gosh, that's such a nice name. Milky Way. That sounds good. Let's see. I hope I got this right. Thank you. What the? Yeah, interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink. This? Ooh. He loves it. So Jerry Seinfeld was in the B movie. Oh, right. He was. How did I forget that? That's what you mean by honey. That makes so much sense. I get it now, Thorn. What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life. But this is a breakthrough. I have to report immediately. You gotta report to HQ because I made an awesome drink. Done. Thank you so much from all your kind. You're one interesting person. Yeah, that's a bit of a harder hint. No, I get it now though. It's a good hint though. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Thorn. This is a compliment, yes? Well, no, normally yes, but you can't be sure. We can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of a compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? What are we? We are travelers. Doing our job in space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really here to find a date? All the way from the galaxy far, far away? Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Oh my gosh. Feeling attacked, old man. That's crazy. Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if it can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. But we believe it is alright to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista. I owe you the story. So why? Everyone, including us, and you and everyone else, is tasked to keep a balance of the universe. But sometimes it is hard for some civilizations to maintain a balance by themselves, because unknown threats are beyond each civilization's power can appear. And that is where we come in. I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey, you came here to give seeds, so a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth. That is correct. The half-breeds will all be half Earthlings and half whatever you are. Yes, assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend. You're trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector. That is 100% correct. Holy shit, that's crazy. You're trying to give us a superhero? Yes, that is what your people will call the protector. But why go through all that hassle? It sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone I'm not sure? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Sadly, it is not that simple. The future protector has to be someone that loves the planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned. It's a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back at home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default. So everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they are born. That sounds beautiful and creepy. Why? It sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy. That's crazy. That was a badly chosen word, but it's roughly similar to the truth. That's crazy. Oh my. If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them to get laid with love? Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. So well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. How quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. How can you handle them though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decide to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I'll go on a date with you. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't think I'd like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. She has a personality one, but I can tell she's not like that type of person. Excuse me, miss. From what we gathered, does that mean you're willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going so well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone if I'm serious about it. But a mission is serious. It's not that. You have to either be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can't be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case, but Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? I'm laughing, not Freya this time, guys. First of all, I was just going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So how can we become your boyfriend? You start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. This is like dating. We went from coffee talk guys to dating simulator guys. Crazy. You want to be our girlfriend? Hey yo, now the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. You have to get to know them first. Wow, the breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone who's good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Good question, pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. Oh, this guy is like, oh my gosh, too much for me to handle. It really is pleasure indeed, though, and it's crazy. So we talked about using condoms, but how do you kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We're pretty flexible with that. We can not tell you the details. I don't think I can show the details on stream, guys, unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. I'm not making eye contact. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to base. How will you receive your mission with this newfound information? We are not so sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking to all of you. You're welcome. We're off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. That was very interesting. This guy's hilarious. I love Neil. Oh my god, Neil's hilarious, guys. That was awkward. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. Their date stood them up, guys. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward, yeah. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has the young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? No, you mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now? Are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her face since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago, and Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it's really that piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. So I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. That's crazy. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay here without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, she didn't order anything this time. You don't really care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's true. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'll be riding my bike. Alright, oh, I wasn't here, but Cognac, Rose, Bailey's, and Lua, aka Balua, are all alcoholic drinks. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're right. I didn't realize that. Oh shoot. Yeah, Bailey was talking about a story earlier. That was a very good story, by the way, about how he like punched Cognac in the face for cheating on Lua with Rose. That was intense. That was a phenomenal story. All right then, I'll see you around. Also, it said Soul, yeah, not Seal, yeah. Figured as much. Take care on your way, folks. Bitter hearts, shadows that will help you try to hide. Okay, let's see, which day is this now? Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. Let's continue. The Evening Whispers. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Dwarven made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Okay. Pretty interesting news tonight. What's going on over here? Welcome. Who the heck are you? FBI? Okay, Hitman. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. Fire. Okay. How may I help you? We have reports of alien sightings in this area. He's talking about freaking Neil. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be an alien nature? I don't think so. But what I should be looking for, what's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it was wearing a spacesuit or something similar. Oh dear. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have just been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before you're leaving? We're good. Take care on your way out. Phew. You really need to be more careful now, Neil. He does need to be more careful, huh? Oh, it's Aqua? Yay, it's Aqua Myrtle. Hey, good evening, Tira. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? You want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? I got you, girl. So, let's give her this, see what happens. I throw it away if I mess it up. What's this drink do? Ooh, this has to be it. Give this to her. Your drink's ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call it the Marrakech. I definitely did not say it right at all. Marrakech. Inspired by its origin. Marrakech as in Morocco? I've heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try, then. Oh my. It's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? You want to try to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tarek. What? Did I make a drink before? What is that drink exactly? I don't think I made that drink before, guys. Might search it up. The Tarek. Tarek. Let's see what it is. The milk tea. Let's see what it is. So the milk. What is it exactly? So tea, and milk. Got it. That's what it is? Okay, so we got that drink right. So let's see what we got here. So milk, tea, milk. Okay. This game's so peaceful. I love it. Let's see what we got. We made it, guys. A Tarek. So tea is just milk tea. Let's serve it to her. Anyways. I think this is an actual drink IRL too, by the way. I think a lot of these drinks are based off IRL drinks. Huh? Is there something wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be. Actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the Tarek you would get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where'd you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from the videos on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual. Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, I think that's the first time I've ever seen a smile. It is. We've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm so glad I could be of help. It's not every day for our research can have an impact as direct as this, and only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime, that sucks, to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please to your families, get some rest. But we all know the optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit that, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. I get that way too. I get what you're saying. I do feel guilty sometimes too about things I should feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonus, and so on. And we're already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development team is going to be much easier. How's your game going, by the way? How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's awesome. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem, then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast, before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good, then, and the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? So that should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other, bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know, and you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yes. Meeting that many people is scary enough. But doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror. Dang. That is interesting, seeing like people's experiences like presenting in expos. I never realized that until just now. It's very, very interesting indeed. You know what? Huh? So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until the Max, I'll come with you. Eee! Eh? No, you don't have to do that, even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There's hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But... I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not. Oh, Myrtle's a W, man. I love her a lot. She's actually very sweet. She's a W for real. Oh, okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show me? What are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase a full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. But do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now, let's see. Ooh, someone else showed up. Let's see, who else is there? Nicole! Oh no, Rachel! I missed her name. Rachel! What's good, Rachel? Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Tira. What's wrong? Oh, did she... Is her dad again? Her dad was here the other day, you guys, and we were just talking to him to see how he was doing. Nothing. I just been practicing all day, and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are... What do you say? Are backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. What is that exactly? Did I make something like that? So I think it'll be like... I'm guessing it's gonna be milk honey chocolate, huh? Let's see, what drinks we make with that for now? So milk honey chocolate, we got... a sweet... You want the sweet hot chocolate. Let's do this then. No, it can't be it. Reset. Let's do this. Reset. Chocolate. And honey. Let's see. This has to be it. That's chocolate honey milk. Got it. That makes sense. Chocolate honey milk. That makes perfect sense. Or milk and honey. Let's see. Is this it? This has to be a chocolate maruku. Yeah, this is definitely it right here. Chocobae maruku. Ooh, that looks so good. Yeah, that's definitely it for sure. Thanks, Ron. I appreciate it. Here's your drink. Oh, it looks very pretty. And it's warm and sweet. I love it. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. They're looking at her. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, in case there's a good reaction to it. You might have some people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. True, that makes sense. If you don't want people to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Yeah, the demos I played last Thursday were very good. Ooh, Dad? Oh, sure, Dad came. What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening, I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Tira. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Okay, that's her dad. Anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? I might suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara. Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take the Spanish Sahara. I just realized that they're both ordering like different variations of hot chocolate. Like father like daughter, I guess. That's a very interesting concept to have. So chocolate with, what was it called? I forgot. Let me just look into this. With milk and ginger, got it. Hot chocolate with milk and ginger. That's very beautiful. I love how they're both into hot cocoa. We made it, guys. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad? Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name. Managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too? What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because you're right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? I'll take time for me to learn. But I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester, I get his first name and last name is like a reference to something, but it's ridiculous. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career right now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. A big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. We're staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. She just left? Dang. Dang, son. Excuse me for a moment, Tira. Morris Lester was a horrible name. Like, how did his parents not hear how that sounded? Hopefully no one called. That's what I'm saying. I noticed that as soon as they mentioned the name, Morris, and the last name is ridiculous. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyways. What, you didn't hear that argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize, but you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mentioned it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, do you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Tira, we're leaving. Hopefully you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. Glad you're doing well. I guess that's all for today. Oh, someone else here? Freya? Is that you? Oh, he's back. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're okay. You're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Ha! Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying the leftover sensations of the past decade. I met my wife during working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. What hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men. They were even worse. Oh, how are you, by the way? How are you me for not asking earlier? I'm doing alright. I've been job hunting the entire day, or most of the day anyways. Playing some Warframe. Had some food to eat. Now I'm just chilling. Now I'm just playing Coffee Talk, and we're just chilling, having a good time, playing this game. Yeah, I've gotten very deep into Warframe, by the way. Or I just started like last week. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. So I'm trying to like learn more about the game as much as I can. Because it's a huge vibe. It's an absolutely incredible vibe. But recommend you guys play it when you guys can. It's a free game. You can do anything you want. And you can do a lot of story for free. Most of the stuff you pay for is like cosmetics and everything that you can buy. It's worth it, though. Trust me, Warframe is worth it. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright. Okay. It was before the internet, mind you. That's crazy, before the internet. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now, yeah. I bet. But I wasn't even the target. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry? They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home. I guess I am a cold-hearted because I wouldn't care if some stranger ruined their life trying to copy my client's lifestyle. I guess in this situation, it's very unique. I would say, for me, I don't care if some stranger ruined their lifestyle. I'd say I wouldn't really. I would say, I think as a streamer, I would say like to be careful about like following your lifestyle. But the guys, yeah, his is like a lot worse. I think it really depends on the situation. Because it's a lot worse. Because like, I mean, if you see like certain artists, like certain like mainstream artists, I'm gonna say the popular artist that you know, his name starts with a J. He had to deal with a lot of that when he was young, stuff like that. I'm not gonna say his name on stream, but like I think you know what I'm talking about. I've never seen yeah, the artist his name starts with J. I'm like, that's all I'm gonna say for now. It does get really bad, but like solo artists with like bands and stuff like that when they deal with like certain situations like this. Yeah, I should go home too. Are you going to be all right by yourself? Don't worry about me. You know what else isn't good for cats? Milk and chocolate. That's true. That's true. I'm guessing because they're also part human, that's why they can get away with it. They can get away with drinking milk because they're part human as well. They're not like full-on cats. But yeah, a normal cat would like croak if they drank like had like milk or chocolate. Or milk and chocolate together, rather. Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people, I think. See you later, Tira. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Henry's a chill guy. He cares about his daughter. Yeah, that's definitely the end of the day for sure. Sugar and spice, spicy sweet, and natural bliss in a cup. Let's see. Thursday, October 1st. We're in October already? Dang, that's fast. The Evening Whispers. Rachel Florenza confirmed to perform in Coachella 2020. Gel, Naaman, and Maruki Narukami to collab for a new IP. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. What's with the cover of the picture? I will say, while him managing Rachel is a good idea, he should have started with that instead of telling her how to quit. But now she doesn't trust him and I don't blame her. Yeah. If he had started trying to manage Rachel from the start, instead of telling her to quit the industry and leaving the industry, then she probably would have been more... She would probably have been fine with that, but now it's too late. I'm with you on that. It's too late for that. But I don't trust the Morris guy either. I think he's gonna ruin her reputation because of him doing a lot of sketchy stuff in the background, for sure. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you come in very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There's definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? What? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our minds to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication. Yes, but I can see that your communication skills have improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. And this made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. because you want to interact with our customers. That is correct. I'm not so sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before finally getting a job, if you get it at all. Oh, let me think this over, if you don't mind. I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no. We are sorry for our spontaneity. Oh my god, I can't say the word. Spontaneity. But it has to be today. Why today? May I ask you, do I know why? Because we're leaving for an event tomorrow. Is it a Coachella event, bro? Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. We won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people can come here just to chill. They might come here just to work, drink, or to read something. I strongly suggest that you let them be, but always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That'll be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do. That's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need any more differentiation, but it will help you make it look more legit for the job. That's a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Awesome, let's do this. So that was morning, now we're gonna go to nighttime. Hello there. Welcome. Oh, holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey Tira, what's going on here? Well, no, not you, Siri, I'm talking to Freya. Oh my gosh. Well, Neil here is working tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Ha, it's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we have arrived, and we came to the conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? Oh, on one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will be only here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here? What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an arc about your work here, Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. And that's why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? Remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. Oh dear. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. That's crazy. We don't understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immersed sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. What? I'm not doing on the house. Hey yo, you allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. Okay, you're paying for that. It's like, come here, paycheck, bro. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Though, can you really make anything, or should you make one espresso again? I want to use this opportunity to make like a new drink I haven't made yet. So, want to know another drink? Yeah. Let's see. What's a drink combination I've not used at all? We almost have all the drinks down here. We have a lot of... I want to discover another coffee drink. Let's try doing this one. 24/7, a beat to relax and study to. Listen to all the songs. Awesome. An achievement for that. That's good. Let's see. What's a good drink to make? Wait, let's make a mocha. We can use coffee. Oh yeah, we can't make a mocha because we need like freaking milk chocolate. Let's forget about the mocha. Milk cinnamon honey is another drink you haven't made if you want it. I want that, yeah. Milk cinnamon honey. Let's do that then. Brew. It looks so good. Ooh, bed chamber. Oh, this. Well, I'm about to make Freya go night night. Here's your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. Always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. Because I'm him, that's why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines, and if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable. That sucks that she, lost her job. It is what it is, though. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about how earthling bodies, about all the races. We do not believe infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. It's a joke. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil, Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we're glad to hear it, then. That's a figure of speech, Neil. We have heard about that term. It is very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full time, I should be able to write between 3,000 to 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up about half of what I originally wrote. Interesting. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 to 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we could count based on the number of words, it seems like you would be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of the words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judge writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That's pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Write again. But you're not wrong about writing, Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter? Definitely. Ooh. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. This game's so much fun, I love it. Oh, another guest. Oh, it's Myrtle. I love Myrtle. Hello, good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. A little bit of ginger, not too much. Reset. So coffee, ginger. Let's see if this is the right drink. I might have it wrong though, but you'll see. Ooh, this has to be it, right? I made the right drink this time. I'm gonna serve it to her and just see what happens. Your order is ready. Not bad, thanks. You're welcome. What brings you here today? Miss Myrtle? Psst. Neil, some people come to the coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah? Pardon us. I was just training Neil on how to talk with customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid. Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how to things. Communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you're trying to blend in with us, stop using such a formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Or listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we'll try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant step for your kind. And that was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you're not here for our usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? Nothing, no special occasion. It's just Aqua's coming? Aqua. I hear the sounds. Like how she has a wet sound effect when she walks in. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... Wow. What is this? What is happening here? It's already... I already told the barista to call the cops when he was going to breed here. Oh my gosh. Where is Tira? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. I gave her water, nice. Okay, what's screaming black? Okay, feeling better now? Yes, I'm sorry. It's alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone here has been surprised to see me here. What are you going to do here anyways? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It's time for our breaks anyways. So here is the deal. Okay, she's telling her the whole gist. Oh, he's here now. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Tira. It's nothing really. But do you really think that one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. That's sweet. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. Oh, shoot. Everyone got silent. What? What are you going to do with Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That's crazy. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is why what we need to that's what we will study in Coachella. I cannot talk today. After all, we will need to be ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. Many? I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We're also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya. Who said you will get a break, Neil? Who said you will get a break? Freya was like, I didn't tell him to take a break. He just took a break without even telling me. Let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. Okay, yes, continue working. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know? We just want to hang out and talk about our work. Also, Aqua, when did you tell us to call the cops? I don't remember at all. I feel like they wanted to add that to the game, maybe. About her telling us to call the cops, but they never added it, and so they left that dialogue there because she never actually told us to call the cops. It was like left out dialogue that they didn't add to the game. Maybe she did it on our phones. Let's see. Oh, we have Aqua. We unlocked her now. Let's read this. She has a nice picture. Oh my gosh. Researcher by day, aspiring indie dev by night. A mermaid from Atlantis and a friendly introvert, tea lover. Criminal conflict, yada yada. That's awesome. We have Henry. We finish his dialogue. Oh, look at him with Nicole. Or Rachel, not Nicole. Why do you keep calling me Nicole? Rachel. May 23rd. My self-summary. Music enthusiast and father. Family, music. What I'm doing in life right now. Trying to be a better father while running a record store. We're happy to look together, guys. You look so sweet. Alright, I'm gonna distract. Let's continue the story, shall we? We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in the game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yeah, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander, so I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyways. But, wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean that you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be not your. Bro. Oh, you're correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue. Okay, I'm sorry. How did you feel? How did you even pick up on that anyways? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So you're done with your game. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from the start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. Oh, Raiders, thanks for the raid, appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Hello, Pika. Name Pika who? One? Thanks for the raid, appreciate it. I'm Tiramisu, PNG Tuber. We're about to go into ad break in a few seconds, by the way. I appreciate you guys for coming. So let me see if I can start the ad break for 1 minute. So I'm gonna start ad break in 1 minute. Even though I know it sucks, but we'll do it for 1 minute and I'll be back to continue the story. Here are you guys. All right, let's do this, guys, shall we? We're back. Oh, another ad break. What? It restarted? Dang. Let me know if some of you guys are here or not. That way I can continue. If everyone's still in the ad break, I'm gonna start over. I'll read this from now. Wait. Let's see Neil's profile. So Neil, I'll wait for everyone to come back, then we'll begin. Let's read Neil's profile. Please, my self-summary. Please write your profile. He doesn't have a profile. Of course you would have a profile. Let's see Rachel more information about Rachel. 29th. Hi there, I'm Rachel Forenzo. You might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing, modeling, working on a new album, especially for you right now. Awesome, that's amazing. Let's see Hyde. Hyde. Oh, we learned something about Hyde. Stock trader, past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. Now he's a model. So he wasn't always like this, I see. Then Myrtle, we got her. Favorite things, me time, what I'm doing in my life. I started working on Full Metal Complex series. That's awesome, that's amazing. That's absolutely incredible. Yeah, I like reading the profiles see each of these characters have. The Myrtle's a game developer, she made like a Full Metal game. Also, welcome back community, let me know if you guys are back. And thanks for the raid again, Pikachu, I appreciate it. What game are you playing, by the way, Pika? If you're still here. But in Aqua's case... by the way, I'm going to reintroduce myself real fast. I'm a Tiramisu PNG tuber. I like to play fantasy games, roguelike games, And also visual novels, get novel games like this one. And also some party games. So we like to chill, have fun, it can be chaotic, and it's going to be amazing. And I thank you guys for spending time with me. I appreciate it. In Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, UI, and UX. I see. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after this? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft in time, I'm done. And even after that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories and and after our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, wow. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're all really good, And some of them are even better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. Well, what you're going through, it's more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, Sharing is caring. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? Siri, I was not talking to you. Why are you talking to me, Siri? I didn't say sorry to you, I was talking to her. But you put so much emphasis on share. Siri keeps talking to me every time I talk, say like the S word, it always goes up for no reason. It's hilarious. That's sarcasm, I know that. Tough Aqua. I'm sorry if I sounded that way, but yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout? I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it, and those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Fullmetal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes, I don't really work on them, not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project? I'll tell you under free NDA, okay? All right, I'm not with the paper anymore anyways. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game is in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? Heh, that's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches. Dozens of hundreds of thousands of them. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. And there's only 7 of us on that team. The 7 samurai, that's what they say. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit some impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually, developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yes. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined the company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Dang. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take time tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. They look so happy together. Oh my gosh. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, like last time. Oh, okay. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find your job. May you find joy during your vacation. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot Neil was even there. I forgot Neil even existed. Okay, see you folks later. Bye. Take care. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know. But not now. I got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close it anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. Are you sure? Do you want another drink to be going with that? I'm still in the house. I definitely won't say no. Awesome. Ginger latte. Alright, guys. I'm actually going to end stream here tonight. Let's save the game first. I'm going to end stream tonight. We're going to raid someone out. And we'll start off in this episode, in this day, the next time we come. I love this game a lot, though. I'm enjoying it so far. I'll read this probably. Let me save first for now. We go here. Save game. Yes. We're saving now. And we're gonna go to main menu. Awesome. So save the game. That's good. But I want to thank you guys for coming by and watching me play Coffee Talk. And let's see who we're gonna raid tonight. Let's see who's online right now. Let's see. Who is live right now? We can raid and say hello to. Let's raid. Let's raid. Let's raid my friend Chloe. Let's raid her tonight, guys. Alright, guys. Thanks so much for coming back to my stream and being here for me. And you guys take care. And I see you guys around. Bye. Bye for now, guys. Peace out. Peace out.